and welcome to our mock Senate video.
We can't wait to see the things we'll do at BU.
Hello, Senators, and congrats on your election. You're in for an exciting, fulfilling year. Your role is crucial to the function of student government, so we're gonna get into a lot of important information today. This video is a resource for you, and I know Senate can seem really intimidating with all of the Roberts rules and meticulous proceedings, but don't worry, you are more than capable of success, and together we're gonna make great change at BU's campus this year. Hello, we are your legislative leadership for the 2022-23 school year. My name is Hanna Dworkin, and I am your Senate Chair.
My name is Sandro, and I'm your Vice Chair nominee.
My name is Madison.
My name is Kelly.
And we're the Senate Chiefs of Staff.
As Chair, my primary role is to be your aide. I help run meetings, I'm here to give you advice on legislation, and I am also a liaison between you and admin. I am here to answer any and all questions you may have, and my job is to ensure your success.
The Vice Chair takes notes of the Senate meetings and also takes attendance on who's present and oversees the committees within the legislative branch.
As Senate Chiefs of Staff, we manage accountability and Senate publicity.
We also manage our social media channels and conduct one-on-one meetings.
Hey everyone, my name is Dhruv and I'm the Student Body President of BU Student Government. In terms of the legislative branch, my biggest responsibility is the execution of past legislation by the Senate. If a bill is passed, I will create an execution plan, which will be a document with the action steps pertaining to the bill, and share it with Senate leadership and senators sponsoring the bill. I do also reserve the power to veto legislation, which can be overridden by a 2/3 majority vote by senators. I will also deliver a president's address regularly at Senate meetings in order to ensure that all members of the student body are kept updated about ongoing student government initiatives.
Hi everyone, my name is Navya and I'm the Executive Vice President of BU Student Government. Along with serving on the executive board, my role includes overseeing cabinet. Each department has their respective staff and is led by the department's director. Directors are required to give 3 updates per semester to Senate, which is a great opportunity for senators to learn more about other initiatives in student government and collaborate across branches. Initiatives senators work on can overlap with initiatives within the executive branch. Besides being partners on events and initiatives, eBoard and Cabinet will continue to be a resource senators can utilize whenever necessary.
Hi everyone, my name is Lauren and I am the Vice President of Finance for BU Student Government. This includes submitting purchase requests to SAO as well as allocating money for each department. I will present the student government budget once a semester in order to allow Senate to vote on the budget. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions.
Hi everyone, my name is Laney Broussard and I'm the VP of Internal Affairs for BU Student Government. To give you a little rundown of my role, I'm essentially the liaison between the 3 branches, which means I'm the point of contact for any and all conflict that may arise. I'm also the person who books all of your rooms. I'm excited for a great year and please let me know if you have any questions.
Hello Senators, my name is Ilana Keusch and I'm the Chief Justice of BU Student Government. I oversee the judicial branch, but I'm also a resource for the legislative branch as well. There will be at least 2 justices, including myself, at every Senate meeting to help ensure that everything runs smoothly and answer any questions about the Constitution and bylaws that we can. We are also available outside of Senate for a couple of other things. 1, if you have a question about the constitutionality of a certain legislative action, submit a request for judicial review to the justices via email. We are unable to answer more nuanced judicial review questions during a Senate meeting due to time constraints, but you can always shoot us a quick email afterwards stating your concerns.
2, if you have a question about the meaning of any clause of the Constitution or how it applies to a certain situation, you can request a constitutional opinion from the justices via email again. Emails regarding judicial review and constitutional opinions do not need to be formal. Just state your question and let us know what clause you need clarification on.
3, complaints. These complaints can be regarding misconduct or constitutional violations. A more formally formatted complaint must be lodged with the justices. If a complaint is found to be valid after our discovery and hearing process, we will then submit an order of impeachment and relevant evidence to the Senate Chair in order for you, the Senate, to vote on the impeachment ASAP. Also, I oversee the Student Elections Commission, which runs many of your senatorial elections. You will hear a lot more from them as we approach election season in the spring. If you ever have any questions about elections, feel free to reach out to myself or the SEC.
Hello everyone, my name is Ben Klein and I'm the Deputy Chief Justice for BU Student Government. My responsibility is to act as the number 2 in the judicial branch behind the Chief Justice. I also serve as a liaison between the Judicial Advisory Commission and BU student government as a whole. The JAC maintains our student government archives and conducts research on areas for improvement that can be addressed by student government. They are a useful resource that welcomes inquiries from all branches of government.
Let's talk about the structure of Senate. Senate is comprised of approximately 45 senators, and usually 8 of these seats are left to at-large parties. At-large parties run on platforms similar to how e-board runs, which is based on opinions on the student body or a certain demographic of students. All other seats are allocated proportionally to all of the colleges at BU, and senators are either elected or appointed.
The Senate functions off of certain bylaws. As a senator, the student body expects you to faithfully represent them. That can be seen in various ways. So one of the most important aspects of it is writing letters to constituents. Another one is the expectation that senators are going to actively be working on on-campus events led by student government. Not everyone in BU is aware of the issues that students are facing, so it's really your task to act as a middle person between BU students and BU student government. So ultimately, it's you who can help make BU a better place.
So that faithful representation clause in our bylaws is vague on purpose, because faithfully representing your constituents really does look different for everyone. The key is to check in with me and the other members of legislative leadership to ensure you're on a path to success. I am always a resource here for you, and please never forget that.
Senate's also comprised of Senate committees, so there are special interest groups that function off of different interests, trying to create legislation that really pinpoints different interests. However, committee chairs and committee members don't have to be senators. Being in a committee is a great way to ensure that you are faithfully representing your constituents.
As of right now, we have 8 committees in total, and you can always create a new committee by passing an act. So we expect you to attend as many Senate meetings as possible, but you're a student first and we know that things come up. In that case, send a proxy in your place. You need to let the vice chair know at least 24 hours in advance, or in the case of emergency, just as soon as possible. A proxy can be any BU student, including another senator, but a proxy can only represent one senator at a time. Okay, every week I will send out the agenda for our meetings at least 24 hours in advance. Make sure you look through it before we actually meet. If you want to be a part of the agenda, whether through a presentation or you just want to speak, or you just want to update us on something, make sure you let me know at least 48 hours in advance. Email all of your inquiries to sgsen@bu.edu. That email, it's right here. Again, 48 hours before every meeting. That's a hard deadline if you want to be on the agenda for the meeting. And something really fun is that outside organizations can come and present to Senate and even request money for their own initiatives or projects. Your primary role as a senator is to write and pass legislation. There are 4 main types of proposals that we do here. First, an act. Second, an endorsement. Third, a funding request. And fourth, an amendment. Let's talk about what those mean. An act directly responds to issues of the student body through action. So this would entail some action items for Senate to do, proposing some sort of initiative for people to work on. Second, we have an endorsement. As we mentioned earlier, Senate is kind of formed to be representative of the whole student body, and in that, we are the voice of the student body. So we can endorse things and apply the StuGov name on an initiative brought to us by an outside source. Funding requests are passed whenever additional funds are needed for specific initiatives or events. And an amendment is an addition or a change to the student government constitution or the Senate bylaws. I officially call this meeting to order. First up, roll call.
Senator Brumfield? Here. Senator Ramidi? Here. Senator Shamsi? Here. Senator Sullivan? Here. And Senator Werneck?
Okay, great, thank you so much. Our next order of business is the President's Address. President Kapadia, you have 5 minutes. When you go up to speak or present, I will go like this when you have 1 minute remaining, just as a warning.
Good evening, Boston University student government. I have some amazing initiatives and updates for you that our cabinet has worked on over the past few months, and I'll get into them, but not for this President's Address. In the real one, I will.
Thank you, President Kapadia. I'm going to leave the next 5 minutes open to discussion. You can ask questions, give comments, concerns, direct them towards the President. Any questions on the floor? Senator Shamsi?
Given the meeting next week, what color is purple?
Not orange.
Next up on the agenda, we have a presentation on SR 006 by Senator Brumfield.
Hello everyone. I'd like to talk to you very briefly about why student government should support SEIU Local 509.
5 minutes later.
So SEIU is the student...
Senator Ramidi?
Motion to extend the speaker's time by 5 minutes.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Go ahead and cast your vote. Okay, this motion passes. Senator Brumfield, you have 5 minutes.
And this is why we as student government should vote in favor of the bill to support SEIU Local 509.
All right, thank you for that amazing presentation. Are there any motions on the floor? Senator Shamsi?
Motion to enter voting procedure.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay, seeing many. Go ahead and vote. Senator Brumfield?
Motion to vote on SR 006.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay, seeing many. Vote. Okay, this motion passes. We are now going to vote on SR 006. The room needs to be silent. Senators, go ahead and cast your vote. To clarify, we're actually voting on the bill this time. This motion passes.
Point of parliamentary procedure. Why is there a 3-step process to voting?
That is a great question. So the first process is an enter voting procedure, which ensures that the room is silent and everyone is ready to vote. And after that, the 2-step process is to ensure that we vote on the correct thing if there's more than one option to vote on.
Point of inquiry.
Okay.
Where can I find the slides?
Our Senate Chiefs of Staff manage the email list. You can email them and have your name added to it. Otherwise, I can directly forward it to you for now.
Point of personal privilege. Did you repeat what you just said?
Yeah, for sure. Those are just a few of the motions that you can do. There are a lot more. Check your Roberts Rules table consistently and see if any of those motions are applicable to situations in Senate. With that, our next item on the agenda is open forum. This is a time that you can stand up, give your opinion, make statements. You can even shout out things not in student government, like other events, things like that. So do I see any people wanting to speak on the floor? All right, Senator Sullivan.
The mental health fair is happening on October 12th, for real. Please come, we need volunteers. It's gonna be from 11 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m., including setup and takedown. Please do it.
Senator Brumfield.
Motion to adjourn.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Hey, this motion passes. Our meeting has adjourned. Thank you so much for watching.
And we cannot wait to see what you do in student government this year. Be you.
What?
Be you.
This was so long and so boring. I'm so sorry, but it's gonna be good in the end and worth it. So.
Do I look ugly? Dude. Yeah, bless you. I don't know what to say.
Formally formatted complaint.
He's gonna start a fire. You know this man's gonna start one. Mr. Periwinkle deserves to have his birthday recognized by BU. He is an icon of the BU. Sure, he might be an illegal pet to own in the dorm. Maybe.